Okay, let's do a 101 on cleansing organs. So this is a hot topic, and most times when you think a detox and cleanse, you're gonna think that you need to cut out food. You're gonna think that you need to do juicing or this extreme thing. And that does have some validity. But the interesting thing is if you really understand how the body works and how it functions, you can get a little farther with this. So when I'm about to do a detox or a cleanse or to really focus on the body and the health of the body, I'm gonna actually set myself up for it. So the idea is your diet, okay? Your diet is critical to this. Now you can do a detox and cleanse. You can do it for a week, you can do it for how many days, but if your body still has all the things that you consumed from the weeks before that and hasn't broken it down yet, you're not really progressing very far. So a big mindset with this is you think that you can do this and flush everything out. It takes on average 3 weeks to detox and cleanse a cup of coffee. Same thing for like a donut or like a sugary product. It can take up to 4 weeks to 6 weeks for preservatives, dyes, fillers, all those things. And it takes up to 3 months sometimes for meat, depending on the person's body. So when you're doing a detox and cleanse, my perspective is that you actually need to be doing this stuff for about 3 months straight. And it doesn't have to be that crazy thing, but the idea is that awareness that when you eat something, it's not just flushing out in 24 hours. It takes up 2 weeks. So my go-to with people when I'm talking about detoxing and cleansing the body, it's about 3 weeks, which is why the 21-day idea, the 21-day fix is so phenomenally effective with the body. And the thing is you can be healthy, you can eat really healthy, but then your body's adjusting to eating healthy. And then after it adjusts to eating healthy, then it's gonna say, ooh, now I can detox and cleanse what I've been built up with. For example, I went vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, and basically did hardly any carbs. And I started that in January, and in September, I actually went through this huge detox and cleanse naturally. And that was a really interesting perspective because I had been clean for so long. But the interesting perspective that really got me is it wasn't until March until I actually started to lose weight, feel the energy, and feel really good. It's because your body is just so packed full and accumulating so many things that yes, you can adjust your diet, but you need to get to the point where your body is actually functioning easily and daily instead of backed up from the things that you've been consuming and using for so long. So what am I going to tell you to do to make this process easier? These are the things that are so critical. You can watch your diet, which is important because now you understand that, but you have to have awareness of the things around you. So to have a healthy body, the easiest way to help that functioning is to clean up everything around you, so your environment. So when we're detoxing and cleansing, I want you to look through your entire home and pay mind to the things that you're putting on your body, putting around your body, and understand that if you're applying anything that has chemicals and toxins, if you're using anything that has chemicals and toxins, that is actually disrupting your digestive system, and that is affecting the accumulation of free radicals or chemicals and things that are not organic to your body. Then it cannot break down in your body. The less of those that you have, the better your body can function, and the more it can focus on your digestion. So my first tip for detoxing and cleansing is really take a deep look in your environment. That's the first one, because if you can eliminate and control your environment, what's on you and what's around you, you're taking down that overdrive chemical and inorganic process that your body's constantly being combated with down. Okay, so it's putting less stress on your body, it's putting less stress on your nervous system, and it's putting less strain on your organs. If we eliminate, so the average person has about 300 chemicals that they're around and apply every day. If you can eliminate that to say 150 chemicals and toxins, or even potentially 0, then your body only has to process what you're consuming and what you're coming around when you're outside of your home. So my biggest tip with my holistic people is clean your home out. Clean your home out. Start with that. Clean your home out. And then you have a safe space where your body is not constantly combated with things that brings it down. If you clean out the chemicals and the toxins, your body will start filtering those things out of your liver, which is a big part of your digestion. If your liver can clean itself and cleanse itself, then it's going to send less inflammation, less toxins into your blood cells. Those blood cells are going to start cleaning themselves out and actually getting rid of things that it's holding on to. It's going to clean it out of your brain, your mind, all those things, your chest, your digestive tract. So now your body is only having to break down food and only processing what you're consuming. So then your body can focus more on your digestion. So we think detox and cleanse is because of what we're eating. But the biggest factor that actually overwhelms your body is the things around you. That's my first big step. My second big step is going to be manage your stress. Because first off, food is emotional. Okay, food is emotional, and when I tell you you have to go 3 months without X, Y, and Z, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I'm never gonna do this. I'm detoxing and cleansing is not worth it for me. I'm done. It's not worth it. I'll feel like this forever. So this is gonna be the last part of your detox and cleanse, is the food consumption, because that takes the most effort, that is the most taxing mentally, and that is the hardest part and is the easiest thing for you to fail with and sabotage. Okay, so we're gonna use that step last after everything else feels better. When you eliminate the things off your body, now remember your body, by the way, with the chemicals and toxins and all things, it takes your skin 30 days to turn over your skin. So you'll notice a difference within 30 days, but it's not gonna be instant. And then also, so it might take your body, 6 weeks, 8 weeks to clean out those chemicals and toxins. So that's why like the 3 months is really phenomenal, because you really notice your skin is better, you feel better, you just have more energy, and it's amazing. And you can actually sit there and be like, I really haven't changed my diet, but wow, I feel a lot better. It's so crucial what you apply and what's around you. So the stress. You need to start setting yourself up to build your confidence so that you have better self-control and so you have better self-awareness and you have more willpower, okay? Because when you have those things, you can conquer anything, which is gonna be the food component. So I want you to make sure that you have a space at home or somewhere in your daily routine. It has to be daily, it cannot just be once in a week. That you have a place where you can sit for a couple minutes and you feel safe, calm, secure, and relaxed. It's called your sacred space. And your body will start to crave that, but you need something that completely separates you. And to be honest with you, most people, it would be your car before you're driving home or in your driveway. Me as a mom, it's gonna be my car. It has been my car in the past. Now I've set aside a place in my house, but it was my car for me. It could be your office before you leave for work. Okay, tapped out, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. And you just have to find it. And all I'm asking for you to do is to have a minute, 1 minute, where you can have just peace and quiet. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna close your eyes. I'm gonna put oils on. I'm gonna put peace and calming on. I'm gonna put white angelica on, valor, stress weight, any of those, or frankincense, a smell that just helps you be balanced. So I'm gonna sit there, put that on, smell it for a second, close my eyes, put it on my chest, and I'm gonna take 3 deep breaths, and I'm gonna count 7 in, 7 out, and I'm just gonna breathe. And I'm gonna do that 3 times. And I'm gonna try to do that morning and night, or sometime during the day. And you're gonna notice you're gonna start craving that, because that just gives you time to appreciate yourself. It gives you time to just focus on your breaths. It clears your mind. It's a form of meditation, and it allows you to have space to yourself. From there, you're gonna start craving to do things. You could start journaling your emotions out. You could start doing yoga, meditation. A meditation tip is actually put your meditation on when you're sleeping. It's going to train your mind to actually go through meditation. Then it'll be easier during the day when you're more conscious. It's just as effective while you're sleeping, by the way. Apply your oils throughout the day, because essential oils with Young Living, when you smell them, it activates that positive emotion, and that goes through your body, creates those endorphins, and allows you to have that balance. So that is a key part, and you're gonna start craving that, and you're gonna start noticing too, you're training your mind to go through that happy moment multiple times a day, and eventually your mind's gonna start doing that as a habit. We're creating habits. we're creating positive habits. And it takes time, it takes about 21 days to actually form a habit. And so you have to keep on doing these things, and that's part of the cleanse. You need to cleanse out the stuff that is not serving you. I highly suggest the Feelings Kit. Do it for 30 days. Apply all those oils morning and night. Do it for 30 days. That is a huge part of your cleanse. You're cleansing out garbage and emotions that are not serving you. And that will be a really huge part. And then I think you're ready for the food component. And that food component I'm going to do on a different video. But those are my 2 steps. Prepping your body with supplements before these things is also just as critical. So monitoring, by the way, for food, monitoring your sugar intake. You should try not to consume any white sugar, and when you do, let it go, bless it, enjoy it, and just be done, but monitor it and have, every other day. Don't have the bad stuff one day, the next day, if you're gonna have it, but start doing every other day so your body can actually see the difference between your energy and how you feel. The days after you eat the food is where you feel that. So on the days you eat bad, the next day you're gonna wake up harder, you're gonna have less energy, and just gonna be so exhausted. In the days you eat really well, those next days you're going to feel phenomenal, and you're going to start seeing that, and your body's going to start emotionally realizing that. And that helps us, because we don't want to tank out. We don't want to just exhaust ourselves, because most people, when they cleanse, they just feel horrible. So let's just do these little baby steps so you're better. I would do the Ninja Red supplement every single day. Do 1 ounce of that. It's going to give you fiber. It's going to give you antioxidants. It's going to give you vitamins and minerals. If you worry about minerals, do the mineral essence and put that in there and just drink it down. I also would suggest doing our Ninja Greens, that powder at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It helps you to not have that slump. It helps you with your cravings. It's going to help with gut health. It's going to help with your immune system. And the Ninja Red and the greens are going to actually help your cognitive thinking and your stress. And then you're going to do alkaline 3 times a week. That's going to balance out the pH of your gut. Acidic bodies harbor and thrive on pathogens and toxins. So if you can balance your acid levels, when you are ready to cleanse, your body will already be letting go of things. It makes it way easier. If you detox and cleanse when you're already highly acidic, you're going to struggle way more if your body is not set up for it. So those are the prep things. If you're really worried about your liver, which it would be nice to focus on your liver, you could do either Flex, which is an oil, put on your liver, which is on the left or the right side of your body right here. Or you can do lemon in your water every morning and night. I suggest the oil because the lemon acid will actually eat away the enamel of your mouth. And you can do Juva Power. Juva Power is a supplement that literally helps to clean and detox your liver. So while you're doing these things, you're setting up your liver for letting go of things. And then when we get to the food component, your body's already really cleansed. So now we can just focus on the food. With the food, the big triggers, by the way, would be caffeine. Yes, even teas. Caffeine, white sugars, anything that is boxed and pre-made, anything with preservatives and dyes. So you want to focus on basically vegetables, whole grains, and healthy grains. If you are sensitive to foods, I would eliminate the gluten for a little bit. Dairy is usually a no-no when you're detoxing, because honestly, guys, we don't break it down really well. And eating foods that you know bother you, fried foods, all those things, and just trying to have just a very basic diet. Lean meats if you want to, or just focus on greens and vegetables. And you're going to eat, smaller portions, and make sure that you have smaller snacks and keep your metabolism going. We don't want to starve ourselves. Lots of water. And the vitality drops that we have for electrolytes would be really good in your water, especially when you're detoxing and cleansing. And you can start with that. Give your body a couple weeks of detoxing those things out, and then you can be a little more stricter and do a juice diet if you want to, whatever. But those things are effective, but why don't we do the things that are going to make your body even more effective without going through that big, massive strain? Another one that you might want to consider is actually para-free. Para-free is going to go through and detox. What do you think is para-free? Think about that. And you would do 3 a day for about a week, and then you can do 9 of those capsules a day for about a week. And I will tell you, you will notice things coming out. Most average people are, everybody's different, but you'll notice things coming out that you might want to not look in the toilet when you're doing that. But it is more effective if you're not on sugar, if you're not on caffeine, and if you're not on dairy, because it feed off of those. And if you're taking that, you're not allowing them all to eliminate. So I hope this is helpful, and you can just watch my next videos on this, but just take some notes. Start with the things around your body and on your body. Think about sacred space and your stress, applying the oils throughout the day, doing the Feelings Kit, and just focusing on your emotions so that we're not in the stage where we're going to start sabotaging ourselves. The better your mindset can be into eating healthier and having a better lifestyle is better for you. Working out is a phenomenal one. When you're cleansing, you should never work out because your body needs that energy in order to live. But movement, walking is actually phenomenal for you. If you walk and you do 25 minutes a day, that is actually so good for you. People overlook how effective that is. But having movement moves your body, moves your lymphatic, and allows that to flush. So movement is so important because you can detox and cleanse your entire body, but if you're not moving your lymph nodes, and you can do squeeze movements all the way up your body towards your heart, you can do brushing, you can do Epsom salt baths, etc. But you want your lymphatic to move because it's storing toxins, it's storing chemicals, it's storing parasites, it's storing whatever it's going to store, pathogens, toxins, and they will sit in there even when you cleanse. So you will feel even more effective. Another thing that's really good for your blood for cleansing would be putting cypress purification and frankincense on the bottom of your feet every single day to help draw things out. So that is my foundations. And start with those, see how you feel, and you're gonna know some differences. You can do this, it's a mindset. Food is a mindset. Habits are mindsets. Stress is a mindset. Convince and tell yourself that you are fine, you are healthy, these things are good for you. Continue to allow that to happen. Continue to cancel that when you have bad thoughts. You will push through and you will feel so amazing. You're gonna be so proud of yourself, and then you're gonna be able to change even more. If you're really looking to transform your mind and really transform your habits, I love to use transformation. I put it on my wrists and I use that when I'm in these stages of doing these different things, and it really helps to let go of those blocks. It really helps me to push through, and that has been so significant with me. Also, one that is really good, not to add more on, but highest potential. It literally helps you to achieve your highest potential. So when you're going through these hard things and these changes, why not amplify your mind and allow yourself to push through in the ways that you didn't realize you could push through? So let me know if you have questions.